줄까 이미 벌어진 long distance 반복되는 story 참 재미없는 걸 나 turn on 너의 voice 내 안에 넌 안 해도 What you waiting for So just pull up 눈치 없게 끼어들지 마 Yeah I say 봤어 미련 따위 없어 이미 baby yeah 손에 빠진 척해 별거 없는 걸 딱 거기까지 전화 놓아버려 알다시피 내가 조금 바빠서 그래 넌 그날에 멈춘 제 밤새 혼자 떠들으라 해 레퍼토리 떨어졌으면 go away Pull up 모든 소리 부 시끄러 삐삐 quiet 그래 적당히 좀 해 이건 너를 위한 don't understand Pull up
여러분 풀업하시고 건강하세요. 아 같이 하자니까.
평소한 달라 너답지 않아 yeah 걱정은 말고 rush outside hurry up yeah 거품 톡톡 터지는 drink 이건 마치 멋대로 두근대는 my heart Look for me 달콤하기만 한 감정과는 달라 숨이 막히듯이 가득 차올라 give me more 멈춰 설 수 없는 이 떨림은 정말 This is what I am looking for 3, 2, 1, go Poppy poppy pop poppy 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 love love 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 이런 게 사랑이었지 짜릿하게 툭 쏘는 투명한 우리 사이 고민은 너너너 멋대로 흔들린 항상 틀림없이 터질 것 같아 poppy poppy love yeah
실망할 리 없어 bet 언제든지 I am a set 시작한 건 절대 도산 난 지킬 약속만 하지 놀라
막 밀고 당기기보단 확실한 게 더 좋은 걸 지금 내 마음이 말하니까 yeah 달콤하기만 한 감정과는 달라 숨이 막히듯이 가득 차올라 give me more 멈춰 설 수 없는 이 떨림은 정말 I already know who I am Poppy poppy pop poppy 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 love love poppy poppy pop poppy 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 love love
이거네. Alright, guys. What is this song, guys? Hi, guys. What is this song? Oh. Give already TV. Oh, what is this? Actually, this close is weird, guys. I'm supposed to tighten it side, but it doesn't work like that. 이래야 It's supposed to be like this, but it's open. 아니야, there's only one button. Guys, I'm watching this dance. It looks so hard. 기다려봐. 이렇게 봐야 되겠구나. How are you guys? I know. 이거 봐봐. Look at this hot guys. What the heck? There's so much dancing, right? I'm watching this. Look at them dance, guys. So sexy. 이게 되게 불편한 옷이네. 오! No. Oh, wait. I think I should go the other way. Wait, I figured out how this flow should work. I went the other way. No wonder there was a hole. Oh, 잠깐만, sorry. I'm revealing everything. 이렇게 가야 될 것 같은데? This is bad clothes. I bought this clothes thinking it looked pretty, but it's kind of not good clothes. Does this look better? Looks right? Gimme more. I'm deciding. Who's 8 turn? Yesterday, Hiji boy the planet. 우리 집을 봐야 된다는데? They said Hiji told me to watch this.
큐브가 진짜 또 잘하잖아요. 잘하는 애들 진짜 많아요.
Swordsy is in this. Guys, apparently this is really popular.
실크살.
안녕하십니까. 귀여운 목소리, 귀여운 얼굴에 그렇지 못한 목소리. 죄송합니다. 한 번만 다시 해주세요.
오케이 다시.
죄송합니다. 귀여운 얼굴에 그렇지 못한 목소리, 반전 매력을 가진 K그룹 큐브 엔터테인먼트 소속 박도아입니다.
What is this? Oh.
돼요.
아, 운동을 좋아해가지고.
멋있어.
쿠션 열심히 하는 테니까.
진짜 근데 there's lots of idols.
장난 아니다.
왜요?
끝까지
될지도?
하게 여기를 다 비워놓고 왔습니다. Taking home tonight. Oh yeah. 네가 나타나선 나에게 무관심인 척.
와.
그래 네 맘은 안 그래 내게 눈빛을 줬다 뺐다 다 보이는 네 속마음에 나는 그래 oh yeah.
너무 오묘해.
It's alright 우리 집으로 가자 It's alright It's alright 단 아무도
저 손을 잡고
모를게
싶어요.
10분 뒤에 저 앞에서 너를 기다리고 있을게
So this is Boys Planet. So you know how IG1 was created from like the dance group, like this type of groups. 뭐라 해야 되지? Like the 뭐지? 아이돌 what's that show that the survival show, yeah. 나 목소리 왜 이래? So yeah, so this is like the boys version of a survival show to become idol, and then someone recommended me to watch this. I was watching this.
우리 집으로 가자
에이.
So I was just watching this. I think because they're not that good singer. Anyways, hi everyone. 재밌네. 이거 재밌네. Maybe should we watch Boys Planet? 이거 뭐 재밌다던데. It's alright. 이게 그거구나. You seem dance a lot? Yeah, I was dancing a lot lately. 오. 우와.
잃어버린 faith we have to go back 흐릿해진 feeling 속에 유일한 열쇠 everyone
This is so scary. Sorry. Sorry guys. 갑자기 멍 때리고 싶었는데. Where's my phone, guys? Oh, hi everyone. Let me have some BGM. 이거 재밌다. It's alright. 우리 집으로 가자. It's alright. Na 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 na. Guys, what do you guys think about the AI? 뭐냐 저거 AI something something. What am I doing? The AI K-pop group, Virtual Idol. Do they call it Virtual Idol? 나나나나나나 10분 뒤에 사랑했어 나나나나나나나 It's alright 우리 집으로 가자 따따라따따라따 Okay. Yeah, so I was dancing a lot lately. But it was already a Saturday. So. VTuber concept? 그것도 되게 it's always interesting. 나도 되게 I find it interesting. Yeah, I was watching Boys Planet clip of the guy that was doing the It's alright, 우리 집으로 가자. That was interesting. Guys, I have this YouTube comment where this guy's like, you should watch XG. They are a Japanese group with comic shooting star. You have nice, delicate features. You could pass for a Japanese girl if you spoke a bit more politely. If you spoke a bit more polite. That's what they say. I'm kidding. Isn't that interesting? My nose is very stuffed today. I was having a real bad headache yesterday. So I took meds. I took melatonin, and then I just couldn't wake up yesterday or this morning. I like checked the time and it was like 10. I was like, what the fudge? What the fudge? 미쳤다. That's crazy. I took 2 and I'm still tired. And that's sad. 어떡하지? So I'm not tired. I'm still sleepy. I think the med hasn't worn off. I think I just had a lot of endorphin in my body. That's like So. No comment from Generation video? You could go check if there's a comment. So hi everyone. Did you guys miss me? Sorry for what happened yesterday. We could talk about it or we could skip it. Do you guys want to know what happened or do you guys want to skip it? Why is so sad song in the back? What happened? Nice drive. Were you guys there yesterday? Anyone saw what happened? Whatever makes you feel comfortable? That's a good question. What makes me feel comfortable? Yeah, so I did dance stream yesterday. 근데 나 왜 이렇게 보이스가 다운됐냐? 왜 이렇게 들리지? So yesterday, Jamie was, I think she was angry, disappointed, upset that I was pushing her into making decisions, and that she thought that it was because it's my content that I should be in control. But I think there was a misunderstanding of like what I had anticipated versus what and what she thought about the content. So, and then it's really hard to fight in a foreign language, guys. I always make fun of you guys saying, guys, I can't speak English, but sometimes it's much easier to express feelings in English to me. So, I guess I misused a word. So. It was a interesting stream, but I wish it would have been done off stream. But I was like, I just didn't want to do this on stream, so I was like, let's turn off stream and talk about it. I want to talk about the Jinny drama. I don't even know why you're talking about that on my stream though. I don't even know what's going on with her story. Is there even a drama? So yeah, if you don't, that's a guys. Kumpun. I have a question. Why do you say you wouldn't want to talk about the drama? Why do you bring it up then? Oh, I wasn't talking about that, and then all of a sudden you brought it up. So what the hell? Interesting. If you didn't even mention it, I wouldn't have gotten curious. So you're a very interesting human being. But yeah. So I feel that's interesting in terms of Koreans is that they're very he misheard Jamie for Jinny. Maybe. Maybe. Oh. So yesterday was a disaster. It's like I don't wanna think about it that much. No problem. I was kind of curious. I was like, I don't stream with Jinny. Is my pronunciation bad? Do you guys hear Jinny and Jamie? Does that sound similar? Why do we have such a sad... This is a relaxing space, but it's just such a sad song, guys. Let's go to Sunshine Jazz. Yeah. Yeah, the problem was resolved. It's... What I find interesting is that sometimes Koreans are a lot straightforward than what I'm used to. They have no filter sometimes. So then yeah. Maybe it's cause I lived in Wisconsin. We don't really, when I lived in Wisconsin, maybe I'm just a country girl, but I just don't feel like you don't usually straightforward means like, cool sir, why do you care about my YouTube comment that much? That's kind of like being straightforward instead of like, oh, you can check it out later, like, you know, talking around. Or if I get bothered sometimes by your action, you bring it up right away. I just felt that a lot recently with a lot of Koreans. So yeah. Instead of going, how do you explain straightforward? Being blunt? Extended, how are you? Guys, how do you explain straightforward? Going straight to the point? Does that make sense? Yeah. Yeah. So, I felt like whatever happened yesterday wasn't very professional in terms of, at least we are a streamer, but yeah. So I think it's maybe like an Asian culture thing. Guys, when did 25 minutes pass? Was it? But anyways, oh. Maybe you go straight to the point instead of hiding it, I guess. Maybe I may have worded wrong. How I see straightforward is like, yeah. Maybe both. So sometimes I'm still getting used to it. But it's not easy. Hi Spooks. It's not easy when people just like talk very bluntly. And I don't know if that's a cultural thing though. But definitely I feel like in Wisconsin we weren't really because usually when something happens you'd be like, hey, like, can we have a moment to talk? And then like, you know, so straightforward would be the opposite of marketing speak. What, really? Not a lot of people are really direct in the point, and not until later. Not a lot of people are not free from invasive or are you guys looking up dictionary.com? What the fuck? Hi Kotzen, how are you? Removed and oh, a lot of people are not really direct to the point until later. Not all. Okay. I see where you want me to delete the not. Okay. So we resolved it, I think. Nicely. It was resolved well, but straightforward is when someone addressed exactly what the issue is. What the issue is in the. Why are you guys suck at English today? Hey, where? One guy's like adding a word, this guy's forgetting a word. Just kidding. English is hard. Koreans are fairly blunt. I feel like that's Asian culture just in general. It feels like there's no filter. Is it really Asian culture? Like, but then if you think about like Chinese people, that's true though. Japanese, that's true. I got a small keyboard and a fat thumb. Oh, that does not. You can only use that excuse if you misspelled a word. But if you forgot a word, I don't think that's a good excuse for it. I thought Asia was a saving face culture. What the heck does that mean? Who are you? What does? Should I try again? Yeah, let's. What does? Why are you guys looking at Urban Dictionary? They're just going to come out and say what they feel without dancing around it. Oh, that's a good one. Yeah, I'm going straightforward with you. Your girlfriend is ugly as hell. Feel like a lot of other East Asian aren't blunt direct at all and will talk circles around the subject instead of simply saying things. So is it just Koreans? I felt that a lot with the Koreans lately in Korea. So it's pretty interesting. You get to learn a lot. Koreans are the most direct of Asians. Yeah, maybe. I would have to fight against like Chinese and Korean. Like Taiwanese. My best friend's mom is always So direct. It's so funny. Like she's always like, are you studying? I think it's just people who are a bit sensitive. So do you think I'm sensitive? I'm sensitive. We just see it more from Asians. Yeah. What are they passive on? I'm sensitive. Leia, you're so direct. Actually, I also feel like after like talking to Leia and Kulsner, sometimes you guys are very direct too. You guys have no filter. So then I'm like, is this like Indonesian culture too? You guys just say things without like filtering. That's being direct, Leia. You're saying if I'm sitting here being like, do you think I'm sensitive? Being like, yeah, you're sensitive. Usually when someone says that, it'd be like, oh, you could see it that way. I do notice that sometimes in like blah 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 cases you could be sensitive, but you know, what do you think? That would be going dancing around it. I like everything obvious. That's being blunt. Let me teach you an English word, guys. I have no comment on the matter. Yeah. I don't have time for feelings. Somehow some Koreans will straight up tell others that they're fat. Yeah. There's a difference between blunt and direct. What's the difference? Hi, Josh. How are you, Josh? Oh, my neck is a pain. Blunt is rude. I'm doing okay. But what's interesting is like some people think that it's not like rude, but like it's rude. So it's really hard because like Leia probably said it just to be very direct to me, but then I felt that was rude. It's like so I think there's a fine line of what's could be considered rude and right. Anyways. It depends on the nature of the relationship mostly. That's true. That's true. I don't think I deal well with like people being so honest about every situation. And I really felt that yesterday when I was talking. So I know everything happened in Korean, but for those who missed what happened yesterday, I did end stream in like an hour because so my intention of this stream, and I mentioned it to you guys multiple times, was that I wanna create a very fancy music video for like the person who really liked the group. But I guess she didn't understand that, and that like she's like, this is just to like help you with my content, but it wasn't really helping. It doesn't like really help me that much, but like I just wanted to have something for her. But I guess there was a misunderstanding in that talk. So so what happened was that I just want her to make decisions. I was like, so which one do you want to do? And like she's like, this isn't you. I'm like what's me? And so she's like, your face looks like, she also mentioned that I looked like I was angry and that I was laughing. I was trying to smile. I was forcing myself to smile. So then I was like, I don't think I am. I honestly had no thought at the time, but then it was just I felt like I was getting manipulated at one point. Of like, no, you're forcing yourself. I was like, so I say it was looked the wrong way from her perspective. Yeah, I think so too. So then, but then I felt like the way she was mentioning it was just so direct, and like at one point it felt very blunt to me. So it looked like she was more in like complaining mode instead of like, hey, let's figure this out. Like, are you okay? So then I felt very pushed at one point, being like, oh my god, oh my god, like, why are we talking about this now, right? But we resolved it well, and it just felt very, yeah. Oh. This is sensitive. Do you wanna see what sensitive is, Leia? There's something called like bands. But so yeah. It was interesting. Thank you. Thank you. Do you want to see what sensitive is? Yeah. But I think we were all tired. I was pretty tired, but I was actually having food coma. I just wanted to sleep that day after eating with Hiji. And what's... So we just ended up going out to eat. 아, 목소리 형님 됐다고요? 아씨. 안녕하세요. 누구세요? 오랜만이요. 그러니까 너무 허스키해졌지. Guys, my voice became so husky. 망망. Actually, it's very dry in my room, so why is this not working? I've had a lot of similar problems dealing with other Asians. Because I wish it would have been more like, hey, like, can we just talk outside? But like, it was like on the spot while streaming. So I was like, why are you doing this? So 전날 달리고 아침에 숙취 버퍼에 나온 목소리? 진짜 너무한 거 아니에요? CCTV 내가 달아놓을지 말랬지. 어제 사실 너무 힘들어서. Why is this not working? Hi Kino, 진아, 키하. Yeah. So that's why I was kind of curious on like, is this maybe like an Asian thing? Oh. What if it's not? Oh well. So I think today we're gonna do stock. 아니 근데 진짜 코도 막히긴 해요 지금. Very very 막혀요. Oh, today's word of the day is wash sale. Just watched some guy writing trading bot with ChatGPT. Swear to God, ChatGPT's everywhere. Wash sale. Oh, there's a new word? Oh, okay. We'll wait. Everyone's really crazy about ChatGPT these days. I got that mentioned a lot yesterday. Or like for the couple of days. Everyone's like, oh my god, oh, sorry. The world's gonna end with ChatGPT. I was like, okay, that's awesome. Oh, something's in my eyes. Guys, my makeup looks so nice today. What? Is it fun to play with? I'll test it out someday. Guys, today's also podcast topic is it removed a lot of studying by myself. Oh, really? So it has to train on learning the recent stuff, no? Sorry, I'm like yawning so much. Until 2021? Oh, why didn't it train? Their training data was from end of... Oh, really? Google is making one called Bard? A Bard? Guys, that's... Guys, today is such a lazy day. Holy cow. Anyways, I think today we're gonna do the work podcast and then word of the day and then get some news and then check the baby talk and we'll end the day. Google invested 400 million in Anthropic? What's Anthropic AI? Can ChatGPT play... Fiscal policy is the new word of the day from Investopedia, guys. 뭐야? It's another AI. Guys, who works in AI? 청순이 어서 오세요. Can we get a shout out for Suni? Wait, but I think you can make ChatGPT play Lost Ark. MS 주식 사라고요? 진짜? Guys, she's telling me to buy Microsoft stock. What are your thoughts? 챗GPT요? 네, 저희 써가지고 며칠 전에 그거 했어요. 그걸로 코딩 했어요. 만든 건 둘째치고 학습시키는 게 정신 나갈 겁니다. 지금이라도 들어가야 된다고? Tech is looking optimistic now. Lots of rehiring. I read a news about rehire a couple of days ago. 안녕. Let's learn about fiscal policy, guys. 뭘 학습시키는데? 챗GPT를 일반인이 쉽게 못 따라하는 게 유지비가 어마어마한데 든다고? 유지비가 어디서 유지비? 데이터가 그렇게 많아서 그러는 거 아니에요? 딥러닝 AI 기반이라 어떻게 학습시키냐에 따라서 완전히 달라진다고요? 걔는 어떻게 학습시켜? 그게 교육이 되나? 잠깐만 오랜만에 봐야 돼. 지금 터지겠다. 이거 너무 핫해져가지고. 사람이 데이터를 넣어줘야 된다고? 그렇겠지? 근데 이게 맞는 데이터인지 아닌 데이터인지를 내가 또 측정하나? 나 AI 완전 까먹었다. Microsoft is probably gonna lose a lot of money by summer. Either they're gonna lose money due to missing game launches or their games suck. Oh, really? 진리님 챗GPT로 K-pop 질문하면 대답해주는 거 보는 컨텐츠. 아, 겁나 웃기겠다. TXT 누구야? 뭐 이런 거. 한국 아이돌을 어떻게 배우고 있나? 그거 재밌겠어요. 그거 해봐야 되겠다. 야, honestly, game is easy. It's basically using the hack program, right? What? 맞아. 나는 이게 재밌었는데. 그래, 이게 reinforce learning 아니에요? 그쵸? 나 왜 이렇게 얼굴 찐빵 됐어 오늘? I am so fat today. Thanks, man. 맞나? Reinforce learning. I like the name. I'm so fat. 오늘 진짜 왜 이렇게 살쪘어? 얼굴이 부었나봐요. 어제 너무 늦게 잤어, 사실. 어제 예능 보다가 어제 예능이 너무 재밌어가지고. Okay, so today's language, guys. Going back to content. 오늘은 짜잔! Fiscal policy. Do you guys know what fiscal policy is? So the Investopedia definition is apparently my voice sounds so funky, right? 너무 웃긴데 내 목소리가? It sounds like I had a lot of So fiscal policy is the use of government spending and tax policies to influence economic conditions, especially macroeconomics condition. What? 뭐라는 거야? Okay, so this sounds hard. How can we make it easier? Do you understand the word policy? Is that a question for me to answer? Oh, you're having economic class nightmares? Me too. I hated economics. Why don't you look it up in the dictionary? Do you want me to like explain to you what a policy is? Why are you asking me like if I understand it? Of course I should understand it, no? So confused. So how can we say this in an easier way, guys? The use of government spending and tax policies to influence. What's the easier definition than this freaking Investopedia style, guys? Let's go. 뭐야? 텍스트가 바뀌었어. I like this text, guys. 엄마야, 놀래라. 뭐야 이거? What is going on? I'm sorry. What are they doing? 아, 3,000이 얼마야? 3,000만 원이에요? 3,000원이에요? 3,000불이에요? This is the AI computer. 와. 3,000만 원이라고? $30,000? Yeah, for AI. Oh, 이거 cooler. I actually want a cooler like that you guys don't see. 저 cooler 어떻게 뭐야? 나 저거 갖고 싶던데. Liquid cooler. 야. 커스텀 순행 빡세다고요? 아. ChatGPT has a similar definition. They must have learned it using Investopedia. 아 진짜 3천만 원. It's $30,000. $30,000 computer. I gave the easy definition above. Government spending and budget for the year. Oh. How much government spends? Huh? Spends? Can we use it like this? Does that work? Or using government spending and taxing to influence the economy. Okay. 와, my nose is so stuffed right now. 아, 나 코 왜 이렇게 막히지? Is there a way to mix these two up? It's somewhat similar. 어떻게 하면 섞을 수 있을까? How can we mix, shaky, guys? Hi, Mark. Didn't like the use of policies in the definition. Use of policies. You didn't like this? 폰트 이쁘다고요? 그러니까 나 이거 무슨 폰트인지 모르겠어. 내가 이거 폰트 어떻게 찾아? How do you know what font this is? Defining a word using the same word. Defining a word using the same word. 나 왜 이렇게 오늘 영어가 이해 못하냐? Using this and this. 칼국수님 어서 오세요. 뭐가 좋을까? Which definition sounds better? It doesn't have anything to do with good or bad. What's number 3? The first one is just wrong. Why are you so blunt? Is government spending? 이렇게였나? I think this is what Ninja wrote. 뭐야? 아니 근데 난 너무 웃긴 게 what the fudge? 오케이. 캡처해서 올려봐요. 칼육스님이 해줘. 해주고 알려줘. 그럼 딱 좋겠다. 우리 좀 일을 나눠서 합시다. 나만 이럴 수 없잖아. Ah, this was this simplified. 아, 그러게. Okay, let's do this then. I think it was basically saying the same thing, guys. I think if we add in a year, does that work? Using government spending and taxation to influence. That's the same thing, Sal. I feel like we're going around. Probably the definitions is easy. So you guys are like, okay, Jinri, how much easier do you have to get? That's the one you like? That's great. Good for you. Not all policies influence a year. 그래? So then maybe we have to take this. But fiscal means year, no? Policy refers to the intention and guideline by which operate. 날 봐. We're simplifying the definition, not making it harder. 웃겨. Sorry, like my mic was in my face, so. So in this case, what is the government spending, guys? Government spending example은 뭐가 있어? What's a recent example of a government spending? Military. Healthcare. Healthcare 뭐 있지 않나? They spend money on Space Force? Education. Roads, bridge. Space Force. I thought Space Force was like a force in space, but it's actually in military. No, sorry. Learn something new. Infrastructure. 이게 governments. What are some examples of taxing? Can you even give out examples of taxing? Income tax. I hate tax, by the way. 뭐가 있지? Sales tax. What are duties? Healthcare. Healthcare has tax? What are some healthcare taxes? Healthcare 뭐가 있지? Fiscal policy is more about how they locate. 이거 아니냐고. Duty, sorry. Duty. Like duty free. Is that why they call it duty free? 나 이제 이해했어. 왜 duty free인지. Oh. Guys, so. And that's why it's free. Because they don't. So how come? Wait, this is a side question. Sorry, I'm going side. But it's only going to be 5-minute talk. But how come They don't tax in airports. Fiscal wait, 어디 있냐? 예산 정책 짜는 걸 fiscal policy라고 했군요. 아, 이게 예산 정책 짜는 거. Well, how they allocate. So you want me to add how? Property tax. 아, property tax도 있구나. Duty-free shops are generally only for people who are leaving the country to shop at. 그러니까 why is it tax-free though? Wait, but how are you gonna use the word how? How? The government use governments 이렇게? 아, 출국. 아, cause you're leaving. So you're not. So you don't have to pay because you're leaving. So it's like last minute quick purchase, but has 4 items. Guys, I will buy a bag with that money. Just kidding. Oh, 왜 이렇게 뻐근하냐. So do you guys like this definition? I think because 출국 시에 사는 거니까 국내에 들어오기 전으로 판단. 국내에 들어올 때 내야 하는 관세가 책정되기 전으로 보는 것 같다고? 아. 오. 나도 이거 용어 있는지 몰랐어. So this is Gucci? 아, property tax. 아, 그렇지. How the government uses. 아, thank you. 아, 역시 English teacher. So, what would be a good example of fiscal policy? 좋은 예시. What would be modern day example? How can we do like a comparison of what this is? Oh, sorry. Payroll taxes? Payroll tax. 이거를 그러면은 we have to to create an example, we have to say government 뭐 equals 뭐 entertainment 뭐 이런 거? 이게 막 K-pop government is your parent. I'm gonna try to create a very interesting analogy for people to understand. And actually, it's like saying. And then here, in terms of economy, would be like family money. 이런 건가? 아, 늘 이건데 government is usually like mom. Mom decides how they will use their money on child growth. To influence. 아, 맞나? 이렇게 해야 되나? 잠깐만. The economy is not family money. No? 뭐야? But I'm the teacher? What? How to raise... 잠깐만. Jinri's grades are bad. Parent wants you to study more. So they promise you to give $100 per perfect test. That's fiscal policy. So here, parents are government? I don't want to go to school either. How to raise a child? 어디에? At the bottom? Ah, to influence? 이렇게? 아우 재미없어 example. 이렇게인가? 작년 12월 해안부 예산 집행 내역? 뭐야 그게? That sounds scary. I've never heard that word. 그 영어로 뭐예요? Cram school. It's so Korean. Sports class. Decides how they will use their budget to influence. But I want to use the word how influence though. 했어요. 스키즈님 어서 오세요. Cram school, sports. What do? Okay. Or influence the child's growth. 이렇게? 그럼 뭐 있어? Cram school, sports class. What other thing? What does mom spend money? Food. Tutar. Handbag. Louis Vuitton. Computer. Yeah! We have an essay. 잠깐만. Let me read the essay. 기다려봐. Mom decides to spend $3,000 per month on your education. Allocates $2,500 to math tutoring, $500 to English. Parents break up, and dad remarries. New government is elected. Oh, that's so scary. New stepmom thinks English is more important, so she allocates $2,500 to English tutoring and $500 to math. Great job. Anyways, going back. Toy. etc. Ministry of Interior Fiscal Policy done in 2022. 뭐야? 이게 뭐야? 너 처음 들어봐. This is Korean something. Asian kid need tutoring for math. That's me. Yeah. Whoa. This is Korean style. 이게 뭐야? 자원봉사 활성화 지원. 자원봉사 활성화를 하구나. 이건 뭐야? 주민등록 및 인감 운영. I'm not the math Asian. Oh. I faked being a math Asian. So I 아, 얼마를 쓸지. Okay, let's create a YouTube shorts about this. 이렇게 일단 보여주고. 이렇게 해야 되나? Hey chat. Hey chat. Guys. Go away. I killed you guys! you guys are in my way. Bye! I killed you guys! Ooh, ha ha ha. Okay. Hi everyone. You guys hear the song? 이렇게 해야 되겠다. Today's word of the day is fiscal policy. From Investopedia, the definition is the use of government spending and tax policies to influence economic conditions, especially macroeconomics condition. What does that mean? So, Jinri's word. It's so long. But easy way of thinking, it's how the government uses government spending and taxing to influence the economy. So examples of government spending would be military, healthcare, education, road, bridges, infrastructure, and tax example would be income taxes, sales taxes, healthcare taxes, duties, property taxes, payroll taxes, on and on and on. A great example of this is imagine your mom is the government, the economy is your family, budget, dinero, money. So, mom decides how they will use their budget to influence the child's growth. Examples would be if she's gonna spend money on cram school, or maybe the child has potential in sports, spending money for sports, food, tutor, computer, toy, etc. That was all for today's word of the day. Fiscal policy. Glow. I've been having trouble pronouncing, like, speaking. 정부가 쓰는 가계부. Oh, thank you. You said etc funny. etc. I don't know how we got here, but I think you nailed it. Thanks. Thank you. 한국 올해 국세 수입이 뭐야? This is Korean 국세 수입. 예산 전망. How much? Future. 맞니? 아, national income. 오. 와. I think we give too much money. I don't like tax. Okay, let's move on. Hi, Obi. How are you? 나라가 얼마를 벌어서 얼마를 쓴다 계획을 짜는 거라고? 계획을 왜 짜? 대충 하면 안 돼? 아, that was 억 원이었어요? 그 위에 이미지가 벌어서 어디에 쓸지 미리 짠 거라고? 나 위에 거 못 봤어. 아, 여기 있구나. So where they'll spend money in 2023? 조야 얘는. This is Joe. 일반 지방행정. 지방행정이 뭐지? 외교. 아, foreign something 국방. 뭐지? 식품 food. 와, this 이거 총 지출이구나. 미안. 보건, 복지, 고용. Hiring increased by 8.9%. Is it percentage? What is 증감? Joe? 변화율. Oh, they'll spend less on culture, sports, and travel. 와, 아 이게 퍼센티지 맞구나. 와, they're spending more this year compared to last year. And it increased in education. Education and just regular general. 와. 국방 is military. Oh, and hiring is then 8%. hiring도 많이 쓰네. 지방 행정이 시청 도청이라고요? 그럼 뭐 하는 거야? 도청은 그거잖아. listening 아닌가? City Hall listening? Was that too direct translation? Also today's 하품한다. 죄송해요. Guys, I'm yawning so much. I'm so sorry. Should we do podcast today? Maybe we should skip podcast for this week and then talk about the upcoming issues. And then we'll do some baby talk. 도청이 도의 시티홀이라고? 그 도청이에요? 어렵다. Okay, not like baby talk. Like, I'm not gonna be gugu gaga. 그 도네. Okay. Thank you. Thank you for clarifying, guys. So this is what Dolly wanted us to read. So we'll do this. Let's see why Jolly wanted us to read this. So it's Fed Bostic? Who's Fed's Bostic says higher peak rate on table after jobs blowout. Oh, we're talking about job again. Oh, guys, I almost revealed where I lived. 나 방금 내 주소. 왜냐면은 제가 경기도 그 도구나. I was like, wait, where's my do in my address? So I was like, I was like, oh, and then you know how streamers usually think what they think instead of filtering it? So to be like, but I think even if you guys know where I live, you guys will not snipe me. Cause you guys are amazing. So anyways, let's read this. So main job is controlling inflation. Job blowout. And that Fed may have more work to do. Too far to snipe? 경기도 뉴저지에 살아요. 뉴저지. Federal Reserve Bank of Atlanta president says, "Don't care." Hey, can you care? Can you guys kind of give me that e-girl moment right now, and that you will snipe me? 경기도 뉴저지 가깝지. You want us to snipe you? No, please don't. I will actually ban you guys. Anyways, Federal Reserve Bank of Atlanta president Bostic was the name. Raphael. Oh, is this how you spell Raphael? I never had a friend named Raphael, so I didn't know. January's strong job report raises the possibility that the central bank will need to increase interest rate to a higher peak than policymakers had previously expected. So Federal Reserve Bank thinks that you might have to increase the interest rate. Dogi dogi. I'd maybe snipe Joey. Not me. 경기도에서 뉴저지도 가까웠으면 좋겠다고? 한국, 미국 왔다 갔다? 왔다 갔다 하셨어요, 최근에? If a stronger than expected economic persists, it'll probably mean we have to do a little more work. And I would expect me Yeah, I told you guys. Okay, guys, can you guys give me a second? I'm actually getting really cold in my room that I'm getting a headache. 잠깐만. Guys, it's so cold in my room, but I just wanted to tell you guys, I look like a yoga teacher today. Hi everyone, today we're gonna do yoga. Free pose. And I also wanted to share you guys. I was getting clothes. Isn't this cute? I also was getting tissue. 이거 봐라. This is tissue box. 낮에 커피숍에서 많이 보는 스타일이라고요? Isn't it cute? So 뭐야? Thank you, Seiji-kun! No, you're not Seiji-kun anymore. Seiji Oji. Can you now? Are you going to later graduate into Baba? Isn't Baba like old man? When your grandpa? So for this one, 이거 봐라. Isn't this cute? Even too lazy? 짜잔! Anyways, going back. Let's go here. Oh, wait, is Mariji? Bottom text into. 근데 보여줄 사람이 없어서 보여준 거예요. I had no one to share it, so I wanted to share it to you guys. 잠깐만. 아, 나 지금 코가 왜 이렇게 막히지? I'm having stuffy nose. Sorry. 비염은 아닌데 몰라. 두통이랑 코가 막혀. 어제도 콧물 엄청 흘려가지고 추워서. 잠깐만. 아, sorry. I realized that the mic was too good quality, so I didn't want you guys to hear me. 뭐야? 비염은 아닌데 귀여움. 제가 또 귀여웠어요? 세상에 나 좀 애교 느리지 않았어요? Guys, my 애교 got better. Right? So anyways, don't worry. It'll probably mean we'll have to do more work. I would expect that that would translate into us raising interest rate more than I've projected right now. So everything's going to be expensive. Okay, so Bostic reiterated that his base case remained for rates to reach 5.1. What is it right now? Was it like 4 point something 4 point 얼마였더라? In line with the median of policymakers' December forecast and stay there throughout 2024. Higher peak could come through an additional quarter point hike beyond the two currently envisioned, he said, while not ruling out a half-point increase. So he's thinking more than 5.1%. So how much? 2-year treasury yield ticked higher after the publication of Bostic remarks, and the US stock fell, but it rebounded. Investors have lifted where they see rates peaking this year and are now in line with the projection following the much stronger than expected January employment report. So when they say much stronger than expected, does that mean more people are getting hired? Employers added 517,000 new jobs. Oh. Huh? Ah. Eh? While unemployment fell 3.4%. Ah. That's good, no? Isn't it good that if the back blah, blah, good. 그치, okay. So we've hit the low. So people are actually looking for jobs. 나도 가야 되겠네. I'm in this 3.4, guys. Unemployed. Am I considered employed? Yeah. So the Federal Open Market Committee raised its benchmark rate by a percentage point last week. Ah, 진짜? The smaller move followed a half-point increase in December and 4 jumbo-sized. Oh, it was 4. Ah, wow. So last week it increased again. Oh, it's quarter percentage point이구나. And then the Atlanta Fed president who doesn't vote on policy this year. Is this fiscal policy that we learned? Oh. Said officials will need to understand if the job report was an anomalous reading, in which case he would be inclined to look through this a bit. So this guy is fixing it. Wait, so what's... Why is this guy important? 이 사람 도대체 누구야? Why is Federal Reserve Bank of Atlanta president importante? 아. 인플레이션 때문에 고용 지수가 올라가는 게 요즘은 별로 안 좋게 받아들이고 있다고? 왜요? Why? Oh, there was more. Sorry, guys. Oh, there's way more. Ah! 아! 어? 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 뭐 이거 왜 이래? 아 진짜 싫다. This sucks. 아틀란타 연방준비은행 의장. 아 좀 중요한 사람이구나. 이걸 왜 이러니? 고용이 많아진다. 사람들이 돈을 많이 번다. 돈을 많이 쓴다. 어? 나니? Oh, slowly. Okay. So, Bostic said the committee could also consider moving back to the 50 base point hike. So that's not his expectation. Is this the beige book? 그 beige book에 나오는 cities. That's what I wanted to say. I did my learning! 어쩐지 they seem familiar. So, it's kind of like Avengers. They're like Avengers. Avengers is FOMC. 아니구나 미안해. 저런 양반들이 모여서 기준금리 정하는 게 FOMC라고? So this guy is like Captain America. I don't know. Because he's in Atlanta. So Bostic said the committee could also consider moving back, though that's not as expected. He supported last week's downshift in rates. It wouldn't surprise me if we saw this quarter or the next come in stronger than people expect right now. Adding he's focused on imbalances between supply and demand because too much demand can lead to higher inflation. Job one for us has got to be to get inflation back under control, and I'm going to do all I can to to see that we do that. And I'm going to do all I can. I'm going to do all I can. What? And I'm going to do all I can to see that we do that. And then they said, even after pausing rate hikes, the committee could choose to hike further if necessary. So that's not ideal. So going up back to the 50 base point is not his expectation. So step by step, I guess, slowly going up, but thinking that they'll go up more than before. I like optionality, so I never want to foreclose any action, but I do think that a lot of this will depend on how the economy evolves relative to my expectations. We understand what data dependency means, and we're going to try to avoid getting too locked into just one approach. And that he said he expects inflation to be in the low 3s this year, where the Fed's target is 2%, requiring rates to be higher for longer. Wait, what's the inflation rate right now? 위원해. 아, 그니까. So those last few tenths of a point can take a long time to be realized, sorry. And so I want to make sure that we are in the right place before we start easing off our policy, because the most important thing at this stage is to get our price stability measure as close to target as possible. One after the conclusion of the Fed's meeting said policymakers expect to deliver a couple more interest rate increases before putting their aggressive tightening campaign on hold. 오, 이거 신기하다. The chair cited a ratio of 1.9 job opening for every unemployed worker. So easing in a too tight labor market would be needed to cool continuing price pressure. So this is what we were talking about earlier in terms of like employment. Like having unemployment. 저거 뭐라는 거지? What am I saying, guys? 근데 1.9 job openings for, so should have at least 2. The basic summary is that his predictions were wrong and that they have to make adjustment before it messes with the economy. So what decisions did he make? I wonder how you predict this. Thank you, Ninja. I love the 여기까지. We can go later. Fed officials have said their goal is to reduce US growth to below its long-term trend to ensure price pressure are brought to levels that existed prior to COVID-19, and that they said the strong payroll report improved the outlook for a soft landing of the US economy. And this guy says, I've said for a long time that I thought there are a momentum in the economy and that there was a good chance that the momentum was going to be sufficient to absorb our policy tightening in ways that could help us avoid the recession. So basic summary is that his predictions were wrong and they have to make adjustments. So a couple of his prediction was hi Holly. Just kidding. 긴축이 뭐예요? What is 긴축? So what do you guys think about this, by the way? What are your thoughts on the current situation? So was he wrong? Oh. Let's start there. Do you guys also agree that he was wrong? So after reading through the article, I love, by the way, Ninja's summary. Copy pasted Ninja's summary. How do you copy? Copy. Paste. And so they are saying, whoa. I wish they had a comment section. I love reading the comment. So a couple of predictions that he was making was I think the biggest one has to be the 이게 rate. 뭔 rate이냐 이게? Jinri, what rate is this? Rate? Inflation rate. 아닌데? 이게 무슨 rate이었더라? You know this, Jinri. It's just rate. rate인가 그냥? 이걸 뭐라고 했더라? And I read it and I can't find it. Inflation rate 맞지? 아, 오케이. So a couple of predictions they made was inflation rate. Of 2%. But I think they were thinking what, like 3%? And they were hoping that the benchmark rate would be in the 5.1. 그치? But then he's thinking that it'll go higher. Benchmark rate is 5.1. 그치? But that's also going to go up. He also predicted that he didn't want to increase the BP will not increase more than 0.25. But there might be chances that they have to. Increase. So this is all their prediction. Anything that I'm missing in terms of the prediction? And I guess the main focus that he wants to do for this is to keep inflation in control. Wow. So this is the American inflation change chart. So as you guys can see, So 2 months ago, they predicted that it's what? So they want this to drop down to the 2 rate. 와, 이게 진짜 확 올랐다. Wait, what happened in like this graph? 여기에서는 뭔 일 났어요? What is this? And what happened here? 이거 두 개가 뭐야? So the biggest issue is definitely Corona. 띠로리. COVID. Wow, so it peaked the highest actually like mid 2020. Highest. I really find it fascinating that that by increasing the BP, guys, drops the inflation. Isn't this really cool? I mean, it's kind of 맞는 얘기긴 하지만 pent-up demand from COVID result in a very strong consumer demand for everything. Oh, it's a headache. That's true, but in terms of the graph, it's a beautiful graph. 저 각도로 보면 so they're hoping to land kind of like in a nice parabola-ish shape to the 2 rate. 그러니까 이렇게 얘네는 이렇게 가고 싶은 거지. 이렇게 해서 2. So what are other things we should discuss about this article, guys? In terms of jobs, what do you guys think? Job opening. One thing that he mentioned was that the job opening, increased. So unemployment rate has decreased to the lowest since May 1969. What do you guys think about this? So one thing that was said earlier was that this is this can be good and bad. Can it be bad at all? One thing about this was maybe considered bad would be then lots of people earn money, which leads to spending, could lead to inflation. 이렇게인가? And another thing is that, like, are they getting paid enough though? Wage increase. So overall, it's a good news, like what you guys are saying. Higher interest rate makes it more expensive to borrow money. Yeah. If they don't make the necessary adjustment, like he stated. If they don't make the necessary adjustments. Wait, what did he state, Ninja? 강제로 경제를 찍고 놀렸는데. So even if they earn that much money, for a time being, maybe they shouldn't spend money for the inflation rate to decrease. 그럴 수 있지. 그치. So 그게 여기잖아. 딱 여기. My beautiful graph here. So I think that's all of the things that I wanted to make sure from this. Oh, I wanted to see this graph, by the way. American starts to see real earning growth. Wages are finally beginning to outpace inflation after months of erosion. So what is this percentage? So this is the adjustment average hourly earning production and non-supervisory workers. 3-month moving average. 이건 뭔 소리야? 아, 나 너무 졸립다. 어떡하냐? 어제 너무 늦게 잤다. 어떡해? 하품하는 거 들켰죠? 아, 진짜요? 커피 마셔야 되겠다. I think this would be a very interesting article to put it on in YouTube. Cause especially because if we had a 0.75 0.25 increase last week, that people are kind of saying, hey, we actually made a mistake on our prediction and that we have to change it. And still, inflation is an issue. But it's good news that the unemployment rate is the lowest though, guys. That's great. Good job on earning money. So right now, you guys should have the money. That's nice. 이거 뭐야? 아, 요거구나. What you guys were talking about. 와. Too many taxes? What are you talking about? 나스닥도 하락했다고요? 아 진짜? Tomorrow will be interesting to watch with Powell's speech in the morning and President Biden's State of the Union address in the afternoon. Oh! Should we do some watching then? Tonight? What time? Employment doesn't equal money? Shh. So Google opens ChatGPT. I want to do this one. This one's too setgy. But not setgy. Oh. Wow. Can AI chat? Whoa. I wonder how many kids are using this. At 6 p.m. So, rival Bard. So, Alphabet Unit will launch the service more broadly to the open in coming weeks. 엄마야, 놀래라. So, Google is rolling out a new conversational artificial intelligence service to a select set of testers and plans a broader public launch in coming weeks. Part of the company's effort to play catch-up with the challengers such as OpenAI. OpenAI was bought by... who? 누가 샀지 이걸? Who's the... 어디더라? So who owns Microsoft, guys? Who has Microsoft stock? 부럽다. 부럽네. So then, 잠깐만. The new experimental service called Bard generates textual responses to questions posed by users. based on information drawn from the web. Ah, guys, I think Google has more potential than ChatGPT. So, Mr. Pichai also shared a glimpse of new search engine features that will use AI to answer user queries and said it would open up some of its AI programs to outside developers. Oh, really? So then Google's new product come amid a flurry of announcements by rival Microsoft. 그러네. About use of AI technologies developed by OpenAI. And that Microsoft said last month it is making a multi-year, multi-billion-dollar investment in San Francisco startup, AI startup. So maybe Microsoft wants to transition to 완전 그냥 all AI stuff. So it said it would be opening up its tool for developers to build upon and integrating them into services such as its Binge search engine. Do they play Lost Ark? That's what I said earlier. Just kidding. That's why you should buy Microsoft stock. Wait, why? So it says it's planning an event on Tuesday to announce progress on a few exciting projects, which are widely expected to include a chatbot-infused version of Binge. So actually what ChatGPT feels to me, guys, is Hi Kofu. Yeah, so Bard is the Google AI project. Well, you know what ChatGPT feels like to me? It feels like Siri, but text version. So initially I thought it can just program, but it also knows history. And then much smarter. Like smarter version of Siri. 그치 똑똑해진 Siri 같은 느낌이야. Like Siri, okay Google. You know what's really scary, guys? About AI and stuff? I was on Instagram and I have a different account, guys. And in that account, I usually search for like wedding stuff. So, you know, I was like wedding, blah, blah, blah. But then, you know what was scary? All of a sudden, I started getting a lot of like Bali, Maldives, like honeymoon stuff. I was like, huh? Why am I getting all these honeymoon related stuff? And then I realized it listens to me. Either 연관 검색 algorithm or that they were listening to me. Yeah, website cookies. So it's kind of scary. Like I sometimes just sit and look through the Instagram reels and I saw that. I was like, what the fudge? That's crazy. That's so crazy, guys. Oh, anyways, that's what I wanted to say. Random fun fact of the week. 아 진짜요? It's like it reads my mind, guys. That's the most interesting part, though. It's like it can easily read my mind, and I'm always amazed with that. I say one thing and then it's so anyways, where are we? Sam Chief Monday tweeted a picture of himself next to Microsoft saying excited for event tomorrow. That's cute. Microsoft's announcement have led to complaints from investors that Google hasn't moved quickly enough to release its in-house AI tools. 그치! Despite the pioneer of some of the technology used to build tools such as ChatGPT. And that those complaints have been echoed by some of its own researchers. But at this point, if they have lots of It's not a stretch to suggest honeymoon to wedding searchers. 근데 a lot of my reels was nothing related to it. Like, I've been searching for wedding stuff for almost a year on Instagram, and it never showed me travel spots, but all of a sudden I saw. Oh my god, my nose is so stuffed today. 이거예요? 100억 쓰는 거? Yeah. You're getting targeted? I mean, it's not only targeted, Ninja, it's also timed. Because like, it's like, at this time I should be looking for honeymoon stuff. I don't know. Is it just me? It was pretty shocking. Like, it knows what time I want A, B, and C's. So. So do you think it's kind of funny? They're saying that they're very slow. In response, Google has recently sped up work to review and release artificial AI programs to general public. So anyone try the Google one? Executive have also suggested they haven't been slow as much as careful with their tools, drawing an implicit contrast to competitors' tools such as ChatGPT that can spout made-up information in response to the user queries. So they must test new tools to make sure they don't show bias and guard against misuse concerns shared by many academics. Actually, if I were to choose between the Microsoft one and the Google one, I think I would be more into using the Google one. Google and Microsoft are going head to head in direct competition. But Microsoft's faster, right? Oh, doki doki. Which one would you guys use? Microsoft or Google? Which do you guys prefer? He added that the new external testing period for Bard will be combined with internal research to make sure that it gives response that meets Google's high bar for quality. Google today, but binge could... I don't know. I found that funny. Google today, but tomorrow could be Microsoft. CEO's comment on the layoff? What was CEO's comments on the layoff, though? Whatever works better. How do you guys know? How would you determine which AI works better? I guess it really depends on making it biased or not. Who is under the spotlight of regulators in the EU, US, and other part of the globe? In the EU, policymakers are considering a new AI law that could require companies to conduct risk assessments. 와, 이건 근데 I think this is very important. To conduct risk assessment. 이건 정말 중요한 것 같아. Google says its Bard service is based on the experimental AI program called LaMDA. Right? Is that how you spell LaMDA? But anyways. Which stands for Language Model for Dialogue Applications. Okay. That's cute. LaMDA. Google's last year suspended an engineer who contended that LaMDA had become sentient Sentient. Sentient? Is that right? Is that what I'm saying? 이거 뭐야? What is sentient? Ah, but why did they suspend him though? So like in the movies? He said he'd take full responsibility even though he did nothing. Oh, it's probably high. If you give the same test, you can judge yourself, which is better. That's true. Guys, okay, never mind. So yeah, so when they released ChatGPT late last year, it took a viral sensation. Yeah, but right now it's popular in Korea. While it was based on AI tool widely available to researchers, the breadth of its capacities opened up the possibility of so-called generative AI, or AI that could create content in response to short user inputs to a wider audience of potential users. You know, when you guys first told me about ChatGPT, I should have created a YouTube video of me testing it, and I am dumb AF. But you guys were really fast on telling me about the ChatGPT too. Like when people mentioned it, I was like, yeah, I know already. You know, like it's not a big deal, guys. I would be like, you guys didn't know about that? So people post the ChatGPT's humorous response to their queries, like a retelling of the Goldilocks fairy tale in the style of a police blotter. 아 진짜? As well as complex computer software coding that could provide when asked. 맞아, 이건 되게 신기했어. This was really interesting. This part. Google offered few details Monday about how Bard will work and what kind of answers it will offer. The company said that Bard would initially use what it called a small model of Lambda that uses less computing power. So sample queries for Bard include what new discoveries from the James Webb Space Telescope can I tell my 9-year-old about? Oh! To which Bard responds 3 short bullet points of recent discoveries. Other suggested queries in the blog post included plan a friend's baby shower. Compared to Oscar-nominated movies. 근데 이거 진짜 너무 이제, and you know what this really feels like? Lazy people. Like, increase of lazy people. It's like, how hard is it to plan a freaking baby shower? Like, I feel like we're gonna be so bad. You should try plan my wedding. I'll try that. You'll be able to have the news you are reading as AI. Whoa. 미안해, guys. I'm yawning like MF. I might have to do last article and maybe take a nap. But we'll see. I heard if you feed it a credit card number, you might get a real one back. What? It's a supercharged search engine. On the normal, I feel like everyone's gonna be lazy AF. Like, I will not be wanting to. I might just be like, hey, AI, do programming for me today. So current version of ChatGPT still needs a lot of supervision to do a task. Like, what type of supervising? When I used the ChatGPT for programming, I did have to say it in like nice words, fancy words. So in Monday's post, they say they gave that that he would soon be integrated into the company's eponymous search engine. Those features aim to distill complex information and multiple perspectives into easy to digest format. Oh. Two large companies are racing to create Skynet. What is Skynet? Actually, I don't like the fact that everything's being very heavily focused on AI these days. I feel like people are just gonna get lazy with AI. Like, I wonder how many kids are going to use ChatGPT for school and stuff. The only example Carrie, the company provided Monday, asked the search engine whether it is easier to learn the piano or guitar. Google's answer was some say piano while others say guitar. What the fuck? Skynet is More examples are expected on Wednesday when Google has scheduled an event in Paris that will share progress on the new AI-based search tool. I kind of feel like Google is rushing right now from all the things, but Google plans next month to start allowing outside developers to start building LaMDA's generative language capability, into their own applications through a new application programming interface or API that allows them to carry LaMDA as part of their own tools. Eventually, the company says it will make a suite of tools. Oh, really? It skips a section of code? Oh, really? Oh, I didn't know that. Guys, I have a confession to make. I have a really bad headache right now. Oh, sweet. Thank you. No customer service in the future, just a ChatGPT interface. And we won't even know. So these days, just a quick update of last minute of this meds and rest. Yeah, I think I was in the cold a lot yesterday because we were talking in the room without and the room was really cold. It was at 17 degrees in the dance floor, so I think I caught a cold, so I might have to take some meds. But we'll talk about ChatGPT tomorrow, guys. Sorry, guys, for a really late stream. I'm not being very professional. If you use your brain too much, it's hard, so AI can be good. Hey, you should use your brain, you know? 발이 또 차가지고 좀 쉬다 와야 될 것 같아. Guys, sorry, but I'm being so unprofessional. But tomorrow I'll try to finish up the chat one, and then I'll upload the news that we read today, and then maybe you can upload the ChatGPT one tomorrow and finish it. So anyways, sorry guys, but I'll quickly take a break. See you guys tomorrow, but we'll have fun full schedule this week. So 안녕, 퇴근할게요 여러분. 퇴근! 신바!